begins. THQ.
Hey guys, Multi-Classic Gamer here, welcoming you to Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, okay? So, I'm gonna be doing LP of this game alongside Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. So, actually, I'm also gonna be doing this alongside versus Kirby's Turn Dreamland with, the Max TV. So, let's step in front of the grill and get this show on the road, okay? Man, I love this game. This is like, out of all the SpongeBob games I have, this one for some reason has like the most nostalgic like value to it, I guess you could say.
What a silly dream. Mr. Krabs had to close the Krusty Krab. Like that'd ever happen. I have the feeling today will be like no other day. Now, I wonder where Gary is. I should probably walk him before I go to work.
Yeah, I agree with SpongeBob. We should probably do that. And we should also put on some pants, because no SpongeBob game is complete unless your health depends on how many pairs of pants you're wearing. Of course, in the case of Battle for Bikini Bottom, it's pairs of underwear, but in this game, it's pairs of pants. And so pretty much this game's health is pretty much the same as Battle for Bikini Bottom. But anyways, let's talk to Gary.
Good morning, Gary. Wait till I tell you about my crazy dream where the Krusty Krab was closed and meow. Oh, you don't say. You had a dream too? Meow, 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 meow. That something really bad is gonna happen? Uh-huh. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, that really is bad. Well, I know just the thing to cheer you up. I'll go fetch your favorite fetching stick.
Alright, and Gary's fetching stick is in the kitchen, so let's head on in there.
Don't you think your little friend Gary would like to play some fetch?
Yeah, I guess.
Very well. Then move next to his fetching stick and press the action button to pick it up. Then you can carry the stick to Gary and delight him.
Okay, that's the first important thing I should mention about this game. Where did they get this narrator? What happened to the French narrator that we know from the show? Oh my god. The mysteries are only just beginning, everybody, so let's step on up to Gary's fetching step on up. Who the hell says it? Oh, let's just approach and press B, like this.
You didn't think I was gonna leave for work without a quick game of fetch, did you, Gary? Now come on, boy! Go long! Longer! Longer! What did you dig up outside, boy? There's something written on it. I think it says, Damger, Donut Alpine, Orelsi. I wonder what that means. Well, maybe we should see what's inside. Oh, don't be such a soggy sport, Gary. What harm can there be in just a little peek? Just what I always wanted, a muddy little bottle. Just think of all the fun we can have cleaning it. Here we go.
Arr! Who summons me from my endless slumber? I'll have your eyes for appetizers and your insides for dessert, for I am the Flying Dutchman.
Sorry about that. Just hop right back into your bottle and we'll bury you back out in the yard so you can...
Silence! I'll not return to that prison ever again. And what's this? You've gotten into my treasure, have you? Ooh, I hate it when someone messes with my doubloons. Now, what shall I do with ye lowly knaves who dared stir me up? Let me consult my rulebook on ghostly doings. In the case of accidental discovery and wanton disruption of my booty, the perpetrators must serve for an eternity on my bloody crew. Well, I ain't never been out to sea with a talking cheese block before, but rules is rules, so I gotta take you with me. Are you ready?
Hold on there, Mr. Dutchman, sir. Technically speaking, it was not me who found you. Gary's the one who dug you up.
Ooh, that's a relief. This little varmint looks like he can do 10 times the work. If he can survive my hypnotic spell.
Oh, no, not Gary. That's not what I meant. Take me, not him.
Too late. My decision is made. Now I've got to check on the treasure stashed back on my ship to make sure no one's been spreading that around. But I'll return shortly to pick up my new crewmate. Say your farewells before I return.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll think of something, and it'll be the type of something that will save you. You can bet on it. Oh.
And that's basically where the game begins. The Flying Dutchman has escaped from his eternal prison, and along with him has he has also, well, upon opening the Flying Dutchman's containment bottle thingy, we have also scattered a bunch of doubloons throughout Bikini Bottom and the region surrounding it. I will be collecting all the doubloons throughout this LP. In fact, I will actually be getting 100% just as I did my walkthrough I did 2 years ago, okay? Just letting you guys know that, so you don't have to worry about me not getting 100% just because I already did a walkthrough this game. No, I'm gonna get 100% on the Let's Play as well. If you try to go out this back door, you cannot do that yet because here's what will happen.
Looks like something in my backyard is blocking the door.
And I'm sure we'll be dealing with that later on in this episode. Also, something else I should mention is that you see that camera icon at the bottom right corner of the screen? Whenever you see that, is basically like, it means that you're in a place where you cannot control the camera, or you cannot go into first-person view, which I will demonstrate once we, well, I'll basically show it at some point during this LP. Probably not in the first episode, but eventually during this LP. So that's the kitchen, basically, in through that door right there. The layout of SpongeBob's pineapple is pretty much different. It pretty much like varies in every game. Like in Battle for Bikini Bottom, you know, remember the kitchen is pretty much in the same place it is in this game. But you know, in this game, his bedroom is in the opposite direction the opposite side of the house as it was in Battle for Bikini Bottom. And also, something else I should mention, just like in Battle for Bikini Bottom, you can actually, just for shits and giggles, you can hit SpongeBob's alarm clock, and there we go. We hear the familiar, annoying sound we hear in the show. Okay, it's not really annoying to us, but it is the Squidward. Also up here we have SpongeBob. Sorry, has a pet clam you can kind of interact with. You know, if you kind of mess around with the cage, you'll make, you know, little chirping noises. You know, just all sort of like small things about this game I'll be showing. Also something. Okay, this is like really weird. Okay, watch what happens when you talk to Gary right here. Okay. You're probably gonna notice something really weird when you talk to Gary right here.
Who's afraid of the big bad Dutchman? Not us.
I heard that.
Okay, did you see that? Did you see how Gary, like, animated as if he was talking when the Dutchman was talking? That's really creepy. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one who's thinking that, but that, to me, is extremely creepy. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think that is, okay? Alright, now, there are a couple other things you can do in SpongeBob's pineapple. I guess I'll show those too. Like over here, this is SpongeBob's television stake, which basically looks like a diver's head, if I have not mentioned that yet, which I'm pretty sure I haven't. And here's what happens if you karate chop it.
Never fear, Mermaid Man, for you are not alone in your fight against injustice.
That is kind of foreshadowing something that will happen later in the game. Okay, not really, but it is gonna foreshadow like some kind of, let's just say, we'll be getting something later in the game that this is sort of foreshadowing. Not exactly, but kind of. And one last thing you can do in SpongeBob's, pineapple, sorry, is you can go in here. This is SpongeBob's bathroom. You cannot actually see it in this game like you could in Battle for Bikini Bottom, but there is something that will happen if you go inside. In fact, actually, I think there's like 5 or 6 sound effects you hear when you go inside. So I'm going to show them all to you right now. God. Oh my god. The things you can do in the bathroom in this game. Oh my god. Great. Now another game I want to see LP by NCS, even though it's probably not going to happen because I don't think he's into SpongeBob as much as everyone else is, but... Okay, I think there's one more sound effect, I think. Yep, that's pretty much it. Because no bathroom is complete without a burp. Oh god. Okay, here we go. So, we're now going to get to explore Bikini Bottom itself now. Just like in Battle for Bikini Bottom, Bikini Bottom, obviously, is basically the hub world. Pretty much that's the way it is in any SpongeBob game. If there's a SpongeBob game, then the hub world will always be Bikini Bottom. And basically that means that you'll be going here in between going to different worlds. And yes, this game... You know, in some ways, this game is kind of similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom, but not exactly. Obviously, the gameplay is going to be significantly different. We got jellyfish here. Jellyfish play a bigger role in this game than they did in Battle for Bikini Bottom. And, yeah. Basically, that's home sweet home. It's pretty much going to say that every time you come close to SpongeBob's pineapple. But, anyways, if we walk around here, there's all sorts of other cool stuff we can do. We can... kind of jump in these steam vents to get some nice little doubloons. There is no specific amount of doubloons in each world. Pretty much, you'll know if you got every doubloon in the world by pausing the game and look at the top right corner of the screen. So basically, when you pause the game, this is what you'll see first things first, okay? And then you select to-do list, and you can see the stats for the world that you are currently in. Like, for instance, we're in Bikini Bottom right now, and as you can see at the top right corner of the screen, that basically tells you if you got all the doubloons, the jellyfish, and all the sand dollars. Sand dollars are probably the least important collectible of the game. They will be useful for something later on. Jellyfish. Pretty soon we're gonna be learning how to actually catch jellyfish because you do actually catch jellyfish. They're not just some hazards that you have to avoid in this game. You actually have to catch them if you want to get 100%. And over here we have a first instance of the main collectible of the game.
I really need to reach that other ledge, but I don't think I have it in me.
Don't be discouraged. You can do it. Press jump, then you can glide a bit farther if you press jump again before you land.
Again, creepiest narrator ever. What happened to the French narrator? I mean, they got Tom Kenny to play SpongeBob. Why didn't they get... Because I know he plays the French narrator in the show, but... You know, so why couldn't Tom Kenny play the narrator in the game if he could play SpongeBob? Like, what the heck? Anyways, right here, this is the very first, this right here is the primary collectible of the game. Instead of golden spatulas, you'll be collecting these tiles right here.
Who would leave a letter tile sitting around like that? It's as if someone wanted me to find it.
That is no ordinary letter tile. It is a clue. Gather all the letters that spell your name, and you will have enough clues to find a hidden treasure.
And that's basically what you'll be doing in each world. Instead of collecting golden spatulas, you are now collecting letter tiles that spell out SpongeBob's name. Yes, that does kind of sort of make this game a bit more childish than Battle for Bikini Bottom was, but you know what? It's the game that many SpongeBob fans grew up with, okay? Including myself, okay? You know, I've actually seen people, like, kind of hate on this game and this is, like, I can see evidence of this in my walkthrough. Like, I can see, like, people saying, like, going over there saying, shit game, Battle for Bikini Bottom is way better. Well,
Now that's not very scary. How does Squidward expect to protect his garden with that?
True. It is not scary when it sits still, but it's really something when it moves. Do you see that little fan nearby? You can blow on the fan with your reef blower to activate the mechanism.
Okay, so I'm just gonna interrupt myself real quick because apparently the game decided to interrupt me as well. this thing right here, you will not be able to do until way later in the game. And what's so important about this is the fact that once you get the power-up, okay, so basically the game is spoiling right now that you will be able to have the reef blower a lot later in the game, which was basically like something they had in the show. But basically what the reef blower is basically like you can blow these fans right here, and if you blow the fan right here, simply put, I won't say what it does to the scarecrow, but what the scarecrow will do will cause 6 doubloons to come up here. So basically what I'm trying to say is that you cannot get all the you currently cannot get all of the doubloons in Bikini Bottom currently, okay? This is something you'll have to come back later once you get the reef blower. And because in this game you will be basically simply put, there's a bunch of different costumes you get to wear in this game, and the reef blower is one of them. But obviously, well, actually not obviously, but I will tell you guys right now that the reef blower is the very last costume you're gonna get, and that won't be until way later on. So you can see that it's gonna be quite a while before we can actually get everything in Bikini Bottom. You know what? I keep on passing Patrick, and he looks like he needs help. Okay, let's help him. All right, Patrick, what do you need?
Gee, Patrick, is everything okay?
Not okay, not okay. Something fell on my roof and now my TV doesn't work. I can't get up there to fix the thingy and I'm missing all my favorite shows. No!
Oh, that's too bad. I wish there was something I could do to help.
But there is. You can get up there if you try. Hold the duck button, then press the jump button to reach high places.
What are you waiting for, SpongeBob? I'm missing my shows. A real buddy would get up there and make my life complete again.
Oh, barnacles.
Yeah, because as everyone says, life is not...
Looks like I found your problem. There's a big thingy on your thingy and it's all bent out of shape. But it looks too big for me to move.
You don't need to move it when you can simply break it apart. Face the container and press the action button to karate chop it.
Yeah, because like everyone says, television makes life complete. I mean, life is simply not complete without television. As I was going to say before the narrator decided to interrupt me, or SpongeBob more like. So anyways, there you go. Simply karate chop the barrel just like that. That's it.
Whoa! My TV is fixed! You saved me from thinking, SpongeBob!
Save your gratitude, my jolly pink friend. It's all in a day's work for a sponge such as I. But, maybe you can help me with a problem that I'm having. You see, it all started this morning when Gary and I were playing fetch.
On second thought, who wants to stay at home and watch TV on a day like this? I'm going downtown to see the new construction site. Maybe you could meet me there, and we'll play Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Last one, there's a nematode.
Sure, Patrick. Okay. So basically, we'll be meeting Patrick later on in the game at the construction site that he's talking about, and basically, yeah, I'm not really gonna get into that right now, cause I'm just not really all for spoiling stuff that's gonna happen later in this game, even though I've already spoiled the reef blower costume, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. Anyways, right here we have our very first bus stop. These are gonna be very helpful in the game later on.
Look at this! A bus stop! I wish I could take a long ride on the bus. Just think of all the amazing places outside Bikini Bottom and all the fun things I could do.
Your wish can easily come true. All you need is the right ticket for this bus stop. When you have the correct ticket, jump onto the bench and the bus will stop for you.
Indeed it will. Okay, what time are we up to? 20 minutes, okay. Well, I've officially decided before starting this LP that, just for fun, I'm gonna make each episode of this LP 20 minutes long. And here's why. This is a fairly short game, and I remember when I originally did my walkthrough of this game, each part was like 26 minutes long. And with that amount of time, I was actually able to beat it in 15 parts. I know I'm not gonna beat it that fast, but there's kind of a reason why you know, I'm making each episode 20 minutes, unlike my original plan, which was to have each episode 15 minutes. But here in this for this LP, guys, each episode's gonna be 20 minutes. I know you guys, since I know you guys like to see longer videos from me, so we'll do that just for this one LP. Well, actually, then again, I also do that for Metroid Prime. But anyways, that's gonna be it for the first episode of Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants: Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Okay, I will see you guys next time, where we will most likely finish off Bikini Bottom and move on from there. Okay, see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.